I just allow myself to go into an altered state of consciousness so that Spirit can use me as their instrument. And they use my voice box as well, so that brings about a change of voice or voices, however they choose to use me. This is a very organized thing, I have to say. You know, it's very well organized in the spirit world. So hopefully they participate and come forth with their words of wisdom. Just give me a moment, please.
We come to you with the greatest of love, for that is our way. There is no other way for us. Love being the greatest power in this universe. Love that is within you and all around. You would not even exist if it were not for this great love, this life force, brought to you by the source of all that is. Sometimes we know that it is very difficult for you to fully understand this. You know it perhaps in the way of theory, but you do not fully experience it. We say to you, dear ones, you really must do your utmost to experience it fully, to realize the capacity of this power, your own capacity, divorced completely of your ego, for you cannot give your greatest power if your ego is interfering. And at a time like this in this world, you surely need the greatest that you can possibly bring forth to send across this world. For there are so many in need, many who require your attention, your devotion to this great love, your devotion to your fellow beings that are suffering at this time. There are many, perhaps, that you do not even hear of, but we in the spirit world are very much aware of that which is taking place. We cannot intervene, much as we may desire to do so. We cannot, for it is not our place to interfere in the lives of beings upon earth, those that are having their incarnation at this time. But we are permitted to join with you when you send your love, when you send that great light forth, that it should make the difference. For there is no restriction upon this power. It is limitless. It is boundless. It is the most almighty power in this universe. And you have it within your own heart. It is there, radiating according to your own thoughts. It is your thoughts that either restrict or allow the great power in all its fullness to shine across your world. The difference, dear ones, is extraordinary. You cannot even begin to imagine, for you have not the capacity to allow yourselves to fully understand, because you do not have the equipment in your mind to fully know. For we in the spirit world are forever learning greater things, participating in greater ways. We are never satisfied, and we would suggest to you that you are never satisfied, that you are always aspiring to do greater things. For yourselves, yes, but also for your fellow beings. They are all a part of you, whether they have been brought forward to you in an unpleasant manner, or whether it be very, very pleasant. They are still a part of you, because within each one is this light, perhaps just a glimmer for some, and radiant, illumined beings for others, and all the varying degrees between. But together, you unite, therefore, with those who are on the pursuit of the greater things of life, the greater practices of life. And therefore, this becomes outstandingly powerful. So if you are at home and you think to yourself, I am there, just a single soul. I am at home alone, and there is just me. Do not recognize this as truth. As has been said, you are a part of a magnificent gathering of humankind. Perhaps never before has humanity needed so much love. If you could but see that by the eruption of those that walk in the shadows and the darkness, bring about the stirring of the light within others, you can surely witness in your mind, your comprehension, that this brings about a great uprising of light. For it stirs those who are very often not concerned with other parts of the world or even their own country as to the happenings of their fellow beings. But when it is of such magnitude, all listen, turn, are stirred and touched. So therefore, dear ones, endeavor to see these happenings in
the most positive way that you can, so that you can partake in the most positive way. For if you are much disturbed in your emotions, and they take a hold of you, and do not leave you to rest at any time, you cannot be of great value, for your own vibrations are of a negative nature, and you can do little. But when you allow yourselves to settle, be calm, at peace, you are all the stronger for it. And you can create more for the greater good of the whole. And so it is, we say to you, dear ones, do your very, very best. We do not ask more of you than your very best. If you are not given more, then you cannot do more. But if you aspire to more, you will gain more. So, dear ones, we say to you, let your hearts be in a beautiful state of love. This great light then definitely attracts those in the spirit world to come to you and be a part of that which you are expressing. So you're never alone. You do not sit alone. When you're at home, there are many gathered with you. And perhaps you have not even asked for it. But it is your light that attracts those in the spirit world. And they accumulate all around you to be a part of your purpose. And that is a truly wonderful process to observe. You cannot see it yourself, but we do assure you it really takes place. So do not ever feel you are a lone person, perhaps sitting in your garden or upon a rock somewhere all alone. It is really not possible to be entirely alone. It's not possible. For everything interpenetrates. We in the spirit world are not in a far, far distant region. We are close by. And we come to you in love. Always it is great, great love we come. And we always come with our blessings. May peace be to you all. We are many gathered here. Many, many gathered here. And we are at times known as the unified ones. We are of like minds. And therefore, from time to time, we vary as to whom is to be the spokesperson to come forth and relay that which we are a part of. It is with love we come. It is with love we stand aside to join in this sanctuary. Though your numbers might be small, you might consider But if you could see the volumes of angelic beings and those of the spirit world, you would be truly amazed. Peace be unto you all. Peace, my dear ones. Peace to all. Peace to all.